Okay, so this is just a rant, by the way. I slay. I don't understand like my feelings. No, that's wrong. No, I don't. All right, no, I forget my feelings, and I can't feel like two ways about a person at the same time. Boom, there, boom shakalaka explosion. But does that make any sense? Like, and it's not a good thing. Like, okay, let me just give you an example. Okay, so let's say I was like friends with someone, right? Or not even friends with someone. Someone had a big argument with me, okay? We fought a lot, okay? We like said a bunch of bad things. I said a bunch of bad things to them. They said a bunch of bad things to me. Okay, maybe like they did very bad things to me, right? But then a couple weeks later, we went together to go to some event. They bought me ice cream. We talked about like some of my interests. I would completely forget the bad things that they did to me. Does that make sense? Like I forget my own feelings and even like my own opinions and stuff. But I know they're still there, but like I just can't think of them. If that makes any sense. I'm saying this so bad and I'm only doing it right now. Like I don't like but the thing is other people don't forget is something I've realized, you know? Like I always fight with my mom, right? And then she's like, "Oh my god, but last week you said like something totally different and blah blah blah. Like, oh, I thought you like really didn't do this and like you said that like you don't care about this blah 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 blah, right?" And like I said that, but I didn't mean it. I just said it in the moment because I feel things in the moment. If that makes sense. And I like it I don't know. It's really confusing and it honestly like I don't know. That's why my friend, I'm not gonna say her name, but she's really nice. She's like my best friend, probably. She like understood that even before I did, like in like 6th grade. So I was like a long time ago. And then she was like, okay, you know what? I'm just not gonna tell you like all my totally deep secrets because I understand. And I like it way better like that. So then I don't have to tell her and like any of my like issues and stuff, and we can just we have like our own boundaries and we're like chill together, you know? But like I don't know, it's really confusing and I honestly like really don't like it and it's really confusing to me because I like don't know how to like feel, like not feel but like remember my opinions and things with like people. So like I don't know. Basically, I'm just saying that I can like get manipulated easily. That's like not a good thing. But I don't know if it's that either. I don't know. It's just really confusing. I don't know. Exactly. Oh my god. And I have these crash outs. I don't know what to call them. I'm just gonna call them crash outs. Where like genuinely like feel like I don't feel like a single thing and I start like screaming and crying and I like bash my head against the wall and I scratch myself until I bleed. Like literally these are like I don't know if you can see it, but it's like marks from my fingernails because I always like dig my nails into my skin. And you know, I like do other stuff, but then I like don't know what to do, and then I like genuinely like crash out, and I don't know, I just like ah! And like do that shit right, and I smash my head against the wall like over and over and over again, and I like you know do stuff but like not actually because I love living, but I don't know. It's really confusing, and I really don't like that doing that, but I can't, and it's really hard like not to do it, and I don't know what it is. So I don't know. I know this makes no sense at all, but that's like kind of the point. It doesn't make sense to me either, and but I know that like there's probably something wrong, right? But like I don't really know what it is. And one time I was having one of those crash outs, right? And it was like really, really bad. I was like crying on the floor. I had been doing it for like 30 minutes. I don't even know. I can't like make sense of the time. I can't make sense of anything when I'm doing that, right? And my mom walked in. She stared at me, okay? I was like on the ground, like probably like bleeding. And she just stared at me, bit her chip, and then was like, wow, you're very scary, and then walked off. And that genuinely like really hurt me. So then I just crashed out more. But then, you know, it doesn't happen all the time. So then I just like forget it happens. And then, but like, I don't know. I also like made a poem about it. Once, I don't know. It's like really confusing. Um, I don't know if that's like something I should be like worried about. I also like don't care about anything. Like I don't know if that's like depression or something, but it's not because I am very happy, right? Like me and my friend were literally talking this like while getting food. I am a very happy person. You know, I love living. I'm content with myself. You know, I'm a chill guy. You know, living's chill. Your life is way too short to care about that. You know, the universe is so big that nothing matters. But that can be like a positive thing and a negative thing. Because in my opinion, it's a positive thing because like, you know, do whatever you want. No one cares. Dress how you like what you like, be who you want to be, right? As long as it's like not bad. But then also, like that means nothing matters. So like why do I do anything? You know, like why do I go to school? Why do I do homework? That's why I don't do my homework or do tests. And I don't care if I'm failing school because it's just a number. Numbers aren't even real. It's just a thing written on a paper. It doesn't define who you are. That's why I hate teachers who like only see you as your grade. Like I have this one teacher, like she's a good person, right? But like if you're like failing her class, she kind of like treats you like less in a way, and she thinks like, oh, you're not that smart, right? Like I am smart, you know. I'm not oblivious to things. I understand things. I just don't care about these things because honestly, like why do you need a job? Like I don't want to work for some random boss guy like that I don't care about. Like why would I do that? That's meaningless to my life. My life is short, so I want to enjoy it, not do all this random bullshit, you know? Does that make any sense? I really hope it does. But you know, I don't know. Thinking's it's a lot. But yeah, you know. And I've forget my feelings. Back to the forgetting feelings thing. Like I was like feeling really, really bad right one day, right? I was like crying a lot. I was just down day. Everything was going wrong, you know. I'm not like telling you all the details because why would I tell a random person all the details? Well, this is mostly for me, for myself, because I don't have anyone to tell this to. Unless I like talk to my necklace. That's like kind of fucked up, you know. I'm not mentally sane. But you know, whatever. So what was I gonna say? Right. Sometimes like I will be having the worst day ever, right? And then I don't know, I'll like listen to a song or I'll just like sit in silence for a little bit and then I'll be completely happy like the rest of the day. But because I've already been in a bad mood, when I get in a bad mood, I get very aggressive. Usually, I don't really know. Sometimes. I think that's what other people say. But that's what my mom says. I don't know whether to trust her or not. Because I've already been in a bad mood, everyone else sees me in like that bad mood way, right? So then like, but because I completely forgot that I like felt like that, you know, I'm like, they're like, they think that like, I don't know. Right. What? I'm so bad at talking. I'm so sorry. But that doesn't really happen at school because like at school I disassociate like in every class and I like don't think about anything. And I like really don't care about any class. But then with my friends, it's really fun and we get to be crazy and like be cool because I love having friends. Even though I like don't tell my friends like anything except this one girl. She's the redheaded girl. She's like my bestie. But I still like there's a lot that I haven't told her. And then, you know, but that's okay. That's okay. Okie dokie. I don't know what this was. I think this was like a rant or something. But you know, sometimes it just feels really bad. And like, not that I like wanna like despawn from the server of Earth. Because I don't. But like, I don't know, it's just like really bad. And I don't know. I just like hate a lot of people. And I feel like a very deep anger towards the world. I don't like the world. I think the world's like really, really fucked up. And I think people are terrible and humans are bad. And I think humanity is not the best. But it's okay. It's okay. I think. I don't know. There's also like way more. So I'm probably gonna like make like a rant part 2. Or just a totally different one. A totally different day. Because, you know, on how like I genuinely low-key hate school. But then I also like hate being at home or whatever. But honestly, my life is great. I'm chill. I'm content. Sure, I'm not like rich or whatever, but honestly, I think being rich would like be terrible. Because like what am I gonna do with that? And then people are gonna like come at me and stuff. Like, just give it to like poor people. Why are there billionaires? And why are there like people like with no money? Like, shouldn't we just share? Anyways, I don't know what I was talking about. That's my rant. Oh my god, my Shayla.